Hello and welcome to the Saturday live stream. My name is Igor and this is the channel where we build and maintain open source and free to use applications. We are now focusing on the Shikigami application. This is the Agentic IDE. That's the thing that you are looking at right now. It's here, sorry. It's right here. Right here is the Shikigami application. This is the Agentic IDE that allows you to manage multiple sessions, multiple agent sessions. This is Claude code and codex. Maybe in the future we will extend it, let's see. But for now we support these two. And but that's not all. Yeah, you can add agents. Let me quickly show you. Just for testing purposes. You can mix them, of course, but that's not what we're gonna do now. So that's how it looks. This is Shikigami. That's the agentic coding area. Then you can switch to the editor. You can modify the code by yourself as you wish, as you want, as you like to work. That's really up to you. And there is also a split mode. This is a relatively new thing, but I wanted to tell you that today I've released a patch for Shikigami. So please update your applications. That there was a bug that. Actually two bugs. One of them was related to the Docker integration that I've added as well recently. This is as well a new thing released today. And the other was related to GPG signing. So these two things should be fixed now. Please update your application. So the current version is 20.25.1. That's the newest version. And the plan for today, guys, is to do some visual tweaks. That's what. So today is the design day. That's how I would call it. Today is the design day. We're gonna make a few things consistent because now the design is inconsistent in two places, at least two places that I know about, and as well. There is a button somewhere I'm gonna show you later that doesn't really match to the overall design, but these are all small things, minor things, but for today we don't have much time. So today we're not gonna work on anything that is complex. Today is Saturday, so we have to slow down a bit, but we are not slowing down, we are not stopping the work on it. And also let me show you the manual verification. So the manual verification column. So here is, as I mentioned, GPG improvement. Context menu for Git integration. And one more thing that I released with the version 25.25 is notifications. Visual notifications in workspace tabs area. If there is an agent that within a workspace and an agent requires your attention, you should see a yellow dot that is dynamic, and this is the visual indicator that within a space that you are not looking at, within a space that is in the background, is an agent that is waiting for your input. So that is one thing. The other is indicator on the, you can see it not very well, but you can see it. So this is the icon, and now icon will contain a red dot. Simple thing, but if you are out of focus, if your focus is in a different window and you are not looking at the application, then these two visual indicators will help you to understand if you miss a notification. That will help you to learn that application is waiting for your input. But okay, so simple things, simple improvements, but important because they improve the developer experience. And don't think that I forgot about the editor area. By the way, this is the split view. In the background, off stream, I'm working on the editor area, especially on support for PHP language. I'm gonna support versions from 8.1 as far as I remember. Sorry, because there is many things that are happening in the background, and I sometimes forgot details of tasks that I'm working on. So as far as I remember, this is gonna be 8.1, and we are slowly working on the support for PHP. As I told you a few sessions ago, my goal is to support JavaScript, TypeScript, and PHP. That is what this is the like a plan minimum for me, and then I will as well explore other options. But I don't want to promise anything to you, at least not today. Let me slowly progress on it, and during live streams or off stream I will add more things to the application. But okay, let's not waste more time. So the first thing for today, and that this is a very small improvement, a very simple change. So I'm gonna do it on the main branch. This is the query console button. Let me show you. So this is the databases integration. You can add, you can connect, you can define connections to databases, and then within databases you can decide what within a connection you can decide what databases you want to see. Yeah, that's how it works. And there is a query console available for you, and of course that button doesn't look great in the application, so we have to change it. We have to put a normal, not normal, but a button that matches to the overall design of the application. So that we're gonna do on the main branch. So I'm gonna take a screenshot. And now a prompt. I want you to improve the UI design of the button, the query run button. It should match with the design of it should match the rest of the application. So I want you to reuse icon button component for that specific action. But before you start implementing anything, please spin up a localhost server and show us the design for the button. I would like to make sure that it doesn't come up with any crazy idea. So okay, that is for the main branch. And I'm gonna move the issue for that into progress already, because we're gonna skip the process, the phase where we create an implementation plan, because it's very simple change. And next thing will be the next UI related task is exactly what you are looking at now. So this is the form that you can use to start a new session. You decide what agent you would like to use for that session, then the model, effort, and number of agents that you would like to start, and as you can see, first two elements have inconsistent design with the rest, or I would say that the first two are the right one and then the rest is inconsistent. So that's what we're gonna do now. So about that thing we will do on a separate work tree. So let me put a label. So this is a agent form UI improvement, and we're gonna use Opus for that, and it's gonna be high. By the way, sorry guys. So there is Fable available in Shikigami. This is also something that I've released today. If you wanted to try Fable, then you can do it within the application by selecting it. You don't have to start a session and then switch to a model. You can choose the model right away. So please remember to update your instances. Okay, so to help it a bit, I'm gonna take a screenshot as well. Sorry, one more time. Okay, and you can drag and drop. I believe you already know that, but for those who are new here and never tried Shikigami before, then I'm letting you know that you can drag and drop screenshots. Okay, now it's the time for the prompt. As you can see, this is a form that we use to start a new session in our application, and as you can see, first two selectors have different design than the rest of the control of the inputs that are below it. So I want you to design a form in a consistent way, and I want you to run a localhost server and show us design options for that form. Yeah, and once we have the form, once we approve the design, we're gonna switch to the implementation plan. It's not super complex thing, of course, I know that, but just to make sure that it will stick to the requirements, I want to have the plan for the implementation, and I don't want to skip that phase. By the way, there is a thing that I wanted to share with you, because last time, if you watched the previous live stream, then last time we worked on. Let me show you what was that. Yeah, we worked on that was the workspaces tabs component. Yeah, so the tabs component, we worked on that. We worked on notifications. We wanted to add a visual indicator, and we ran two sessions. One of them was Claude session and the other one was the codex session, and both of them, we asked both of them that we want to have we asked them to present ideas how we can design those indicators. And I'm gonna be honest with you that codex, it wasn't much better. Maybe it wasn't even better, but the thing is that it was much more reflecting the current state of tabs component. That's the thing. Yeah, that's the difference. And I don't know why Claude does that, but it is just skipping the phase of recreating the current state and then applying on the current state what we wanted to add. That's the thing. Yeah. So maybe from time to time we're gonna try codex as well to design other things, but that's not what we will do today. Today we're gonna rely only on Claude, and okay, we have button options, so let's take a look at it. Yeah, so this is the current, and by the way, yeah, I have no idea why it designed it like this. Yeah, just look at this color. and add that button. Yeah, do you see any kind of this button somewhere here? No. So that is interesting. But anyway, let's take a look at the options. And I think I already have my favorite one. But so the icon button is correct. I like it. That is consistent with the rest of the application, but what I would like to add to that button is the outline around it. Yeah, again, this color, like this is green or something. Where it comes from, I have no idea. So option A, but we're gonna add an outline. Okay, sorry, that's this. I was confused for a second. Okay, that's the session for the button. Okay, so I choose the option A, and I want you to add outline to that button. So please edit the outline and refresh the mockup. So I want to confirm one more time that this is what we really want. Okay, and the agent form UI improvement is also available for us, the mockup. So let's open it. And here are the options. Let me make it bigger for you. So okay, so first two are, of course, we're not gonna choose them. Yeah, this isn't what we want. This isn't what we want. So that's the current state for the first two. This is the selector for model, and the so-called engine, which is agent, is the switch. This is good. And then the effort selector. Yeah, I like it better. Okay, it is better. It is better, but why there are no first descriptions? And then it also removed the visual part of the count selector. So let's ask it to bring these things back and refresh the design. Okay, I like option B, but the thing is that I want you to bring back the effort description, and for count number I also want you to bring back the visualization of a grid. And as well, I'm not sure if you remember, I guess not, once a person chooses new work tree, then there is a selector uncovered with an option to choose one of existing work trees or a new one. So please go back again to the component, please read it one more time and make the mockup more accurate to the current state. Okay, so that's the new agent form. Let's take a look again at the query console button, and now this is what I want. now this is what I want. So outline and icon, the triangle and outline around it. Okay, this is correct. Okay, now the design is perfect. So I want you to now update the button, and please commit then once you do this. Okay, so these guys are busy. Now it's the time to start the third thing. I wanted to improve the git blame because now it looks awful. So let's open a random file. If you don't know, there is a git blame option available to annotate line by line when something was updated, what is the date and who is responsible for that. So the first thing will be to just make it more beautiful, because this is super ugly now. So I'm gonna take a screenshot. No, wait, sorry. First I'm gonna start an agent for that. Okay, so the git blame UI improvement and a dedicated worksheet for that. And now, so this is how it looks. I want you to improve the design of the git blame component. As you see, line by line we mark what was the last time that a line was changed in the editor and who is responsible for that. So, but it looks bad. It looks very bad. So I want you to prepare a few ideas how we can make it more beautiful, but please avoid typical AI design. If you can be more creative, if you need to research on the design, please do so. And there is one more thing that I wanted to add, but I'm not sure if we're gonna start working on it today. So again, this is the git blame annotation. And once you click with the right mouse button on it, or maybe not right mouse button. Yeah, anyway, once you click on it, either by a left button or the right one, doesn't matter. Let me think about it. So either we will open a context menu with an option to preview change in git preview. It is here, yeah. So something like that. It should be opened, and then you can see in details what more was changed. So yeah, either by a left or a right one or a right button. So yeah, that's what we also want to have, and this is what we will add at some point. But first is the UI. Okay, sorry, let me read it because there is a question. Okay, so this is an information that a person can preview once demand for it. Yeah, so this is not something that is visible all the time. This is something that is hidden, and when a person wants to see that, then can open it with a context menu, and then column with annotations will be visible. So please come up with ideas, and please spin up a localhost server and show us what are options for the design, of course. Okay, and there is an updated new agent form mockup, so let's take a look at it. Okay, now it is much better, but okay, so the description is below it. Well, the count thing is okay. The count thing is okay, but let me think about the effort selector. And no, I guess no. I want the description to be included within the button. So okay, so let's ask it for two options. And the selectors. Okay, so two things. I want to present another option with description included in the selector button, the selector item. And as well, the selector for the work trees should be extended. I mean, the width should be 100%. Yeah, that's what I want to. That's what I want to do. Okay, so regarding the effort, I want you to put the description inside the selection item, but below the name of an effort. So if for example there is a medium effort, so the first line is medium with bold font as it is now, and below that I want you to put a description. So that's the first thing I want you to change. And then the second thing is that once I select a working directory new tree option, I want you to render the work tree selector with a max width of available space. Okay, let's see. Okay, and we have the query button. So let's run the application in the dev mode. Let's take a look at it now and verify it right away. Okay, so this is how it looks. The button is here. Yeah, very simple change as I mentioned. Okay. So that we can mark as done. I'm gonna close now the agent, but let me take a look, the last look at it. So done. And commit it. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, good. And I'm also moving that into done right away. Do not forget about it. Okay, I'm not sharing it with you, so you have to trust me. This is in the done column now. Okay. Yeah. Third thing. So okay, one thing is done. Then two in progress, and there is also a small improvement that I wanted to make in the editor area. So if you open a view files in the editor area. Then as you can see, so there is a space where tabs are placed one next to each other, and there is a scroll bar. I don't like this. I mean, I like it partially because the thing is that you cannot use mouse scroll bar to move it. It would be great to just like move your mouse over this area and then you start scrolling with your mouse and it moves this scroll bar. So that's the first thing I would like to add, and the second one will be to add you an option to stack them in 2 levels, for example. So then you don't have the scroll bar, but you have another line, and so 2 levels or 3 levels, it depends how long these tabs are, and you see everything rendered for you, and you don't have to scroll. Yeah, so that is also for today. Let me start an agent. And by the way, you see the green icon for the Shikigami workspace, then it means that there is an agent that is ready to take a look at it. And this is true, they both are ready. And they are not asking for our input, that's why we don't have the yellow glow or a yellow dot in the workspace tab. But okay, let me take a look. Okay, so git blame, design. These are options. Let me make them bigger. Yeah, I think I like C. I like C. Well, D is interesting, but I have a feeling that it's too complicated, maybe. It's not that intuitive. Because anyway, once you click on it, either left or a right mouse button, the git div history should be opened for you. So we don't really need that, the tooltip on the right side. We don't really need that. But anyway, yeah, okay. This is interesting, yeah. Okay, so if you have no objections, I'm gonna choose C. The option C. And yeah, that's the agent. Okay, I like option C, but there is one more thing I would like to clarify, so we don't present time that elapsed between a commit and now. We show a date when the commit happened, so if you can refresh the design, please refresh the C option and show us one more time how the design will look like. Okay, and the agent form. What is this? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so there are descriptions now. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Okay, good. I like that you've added descriptions to efforts, but the first thing to change is that the title of the effort should be centered, and then you can break into multiple lines efforts descriptions, because now description is, in some cases it's wide and it pushed the content out of the form. I'm not sure if you are aware of that. So I want you to calculate how many efforts there are and what is the available space, and then set the max width on the items to not overflow content. Okay, so let's see. And anyway, okay, the git blame is available. I think that's the refreshed version. And the date format we can even choose. Awesome. So I'm gonna stick to the current. Okay, now this is better, and I want you to stick to the current date format. And that also means that this is ready, so I want you now to proceed with that and prepare an implementation plan. Please skip the spec, because we don't need that. I want you to right away focus on the implementation. Okay, so they are busy. Let me start the thing that I've described to you a few minutes ago, which is the files tab, either scroll behavior or multi-line stacking. And first thing to do is to take a screenshot just to make sure, but I'm gonna start a bit different this time. So in the picture I've showed you a list of files that I'm previewing in the editor area. So I want you to first go to definition of this component and learn how it was built. Yeah, so I would start from that this time to get to gather the context of this component, and then we're gonna improve the behavior and just make it in the way we want it to be. And if you have questions regarding Shikigami, then please let me know. If you are here with us now, then please use the chat, and if you watch it later, then go to the comments and let me know if there is something that you find interesting, or there is something that you would like to be included in the application. Please let me know. And also don't forget to like and subscribe. We are slowly approaching 50 subscribers. I'm very grateful for any new persons that will come to us. And there is also a Discord server. So if you use Shikigami, this is an important thing. There is no telemetry. There is no monitoring of applications, of instances of the application. So if you download it, if you install it, then I can promise you that I don't know that you are using Shikigami. So if there is an error, because that's the problem, that's what I would like to ask you to do. If there is an error, please let me know about the error. You should see there are two scenarios. So if this is an error that the application can handle gracefully, you should see a modal with an option to copy the error, and then you can share it with me on our Discord server. There is a Shikigami bugs channel. And if this is something that is more complex and leads to a crash of the application, then the view is a bit different, and the error as well contains a stack trace. But there is also a copy button. So please join our Discord and let me know that there is an error. Please also share what is the operating system that you are using, and maybe there are also other details that you can send me directly to me on the Discord server. Yeah, so that was the request, and so request for likes and subscriptions, and a request for sharing packs with me. because I want to make it better and better for me, for us, and for you, for all of us, basically. Okay, I'm back again. Let me take a look at the editor, tabs, agent. Okay, so I want you to improve the component and I want to add 2 new behaviors to it. And the first one is a scrollable behavior. So if there is more and more tabs and they are overflowing the available space, then we show a scroll bar. And I want you to listen to add a listener whenever I move a mouse over the list of tabs. I want you to add a handling for a mouse scroll bar and move cards left, right when according to the scroll. Okay, so this is the first thing, and the second will be an option to stack them into 2 lines, 2 or 3 lines, depends how many of them there is. So let's extend the prompt. So that is the first thing that I want you to do, and the second is to add an option in settings of the application. Add an option to disable scrolling but enable a stacking option of these tabs. So for example, if there is more than 1 line and I enable the stacking option, then next tabs should appear in a new line below the first line of tabs, and if there is more of them, then we also show a 3rd line. Please let me know if you have to start from a brainstorming session, because maybe there is something what is unclear, and yeah, let's go. Okay, and this is exactly what I want to have. So efforts, and now everything is closed within within the button. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. And also, yeah, selector for work trees. This is also good. And light version, light theme. That's how it looks. Okay, yeah, this is good. This is good now. Okay, so that was, yeah, that one. Okay, now the design is correct, so I want you now to proceed and move to the next phase. And yes, the option for files, for a files tab, sorry, for a list of tabs it's gonna be global. So if you enable it in the application, of course, the same behavior will be applied for all workspaces that you are working on. Working in. Yeah, let's. So it is asking about number of lines. So we have hard limit on number of tabs of files that you can preview. this is 10, so let's keep unlimited lines, because anyway the limit is on files level. Okay, this is good, please continue. And please stop the localhost server. Okay, and there is a git blame feature. This is ready for the implementation now. Let me take a look again. But wait, was the plan reviewed? Okay, before we start working on it, I want you to run code review and architecture review on the plan. Just to make sure that this is correct. And now let me take a look at the files list. So yeah, the design should be scrollable or stackable. Exactly, the editor tabs. In settings, there will be a new setting edit. This is correct. And this is the component tab strip. Okay. So the horizontal scrolling, yes, this is correct. That's exactly what we want, and testing is included as well. Okay, good. So please write a spec file, and then we continue with the implementation plan. Okay, and the spec is here. Actually, let's ask it for a mockup. Yeah. Okay, good, but I want you to, before we move on, I want you to spin up a localhost server and show us what's the design of these two behaviors of these two new options. Yeah, let's verify it, and this will be the last thing for today, since it's Saturday. And I worked off stream today to release the patch. The patch was a bit extended. It not only contains fixes but also a new thing, but still it was more about issues. So don't forget to update your applications, and okay, let's start work on the form improvement, the UI design of the form. Okay, good. So now I want you to start working on it in a sub-agent driven mode and run code review and architecture review after each milestone. Oh no, not this time, because there are only 6 tasks. So once this is ready, I want you to run code review and architecture review, and both of them with Opus model on the whole set of changes. Okay, so this is what we want, and let's take a look at the files list design, just to confirm that this is what we want. Okay, I will make it bigger for you. Of course, it doesn't look like that, so I'm scrolling now and it is moving left, right. This is correct. And then the stack version, but it missed lines. Okay, let's tell the agent that there are no bottom lines. Okay, I want you to take a look one more time at the stack option, because as you can see, tabs don't have a bottom line. Yeah, bottom or even top border, and the bottom border, these are missing, and I guess that's because previously we had a single line. So the only requirement for items was to have a left and right divider, so left and right border. So let's fix that. Okay, now it is better. Okay, good, but you forgot about a top border as well, so please add it. And I'm gonna have a request for you, one more request. If you use Shikigami, then what are you working on? I'm really curious. If this is a Vibe engineered project or Vibe coded project, then please consider joining our Discord server, and this is the place where I would like to bring people and build a small community that is oriented around AI development. And this is also a channel where you can let me know about issues and errors, and you can as well request for features in Shikigami. Because this isn't an open source project, but I'm open for feedback and feature requests, of course. And anyway, you can see during live streams how we build it, how I build it, and it's fully transparent. And we are open for everyone. Okay, so the mockup was refreshed. Let's take a look. Let's take a last look at it, because it should be fine now, and it is fine. Okay, and this is the light mode, and this is the light mode with stack option, and this is light mode with a scroll option, and it works fine, so let's not waste our time on it longer, because this is good. So there is a spec for it. Okay, so since the spec is ready, now I want you to move forward and prepare an implementation plan. Once the plan is ready, I want you to run a code review and architecture review on it. Thank you. Okay, and one more thing is available for implementation. This is the git blame. Yeah, so plan was reviewed, and now we can start working on it, which is good. Okay, good. So I want you to start working on it in a sub-agent driven mode. And please, once this is all ready, please run code review and architecture review with Opus model on these changes. Okay, so they are busy, and so 2 agents are working, and all of them are working, but the thing is that 2 of them are working on implementation now. Sorry for that, on the implementation, and the third one is in a planning phase, which is good. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna let them work in the background, but I need to take a rest. It's Saturday, and a lot is happening. As you know, I have a regular work, a 9 to 5 commitment. I don't have that much time as I would like to have, but anyway, building Shikigami and working on it is a great journey. And I am inviting you to take a part in it, and the application is for free. It is available for macOS and Linux. You can download it from the homepage of the project. The link is in the description, and I will also pin a comment with useful links. And one more time, please consider joining the Discord server. This is the place where we are where I am giving updates on Shikigami, and as well I I'm encouraging you to let me know what you are working on, and maybe we can share experience and improve our workflows to have better results. Yeah. At some point I would like to as well use more often codex agent, because it looks like designs from codex are much better, or at least better than what Claude creates. So yeah, I strongly consider using it more often. If you have similar experience, you can let me know, or if there is an agent that you are using, agent or a model that you are using for designs, then you can as well let me know. Maybe I will use it during live streams as well. And it's gonna be it for today. Yeah, thank you for being here, thank you for all likes and subscriptions, and have a nice day, have a nice evening. Thank you, bye bye.